Great. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, speed gaming people. Welcome to the first match of week 4 in the Super Metroid Item Randomizer League. We got a little something different for you today. We are starting Route Rando Week. My name is Tracy M. I'll be taking you through this race. We have Kip and Galmaz from Funky Town, Garby and Ploth from Team Pro Gamer Girls and Komaru, and they are off. All right, so Route Rando going to be a different beast this week. The runner's going to go check and see which door opens up. One of these doors in the landing site will be available. As we can see, it is the left door, so kind of standard. Gallo and Kip both go in that direction. Ploth and Garby having one of the runners check the other way, and as soon as Garby saw that it was that one, does double back. And of course, we're going to have random rooms coming up. Shortly, we are going to find Blue Brinstar. Blue Brinstar is always the same. Let's see, this should be, we're going to be coming up on the elevator. There, Gala hits the elevator. And to the left will always be Morphball. And to the right, they're going to find missiles in the room that we normally see alpha missiles in. Gallo picking up those missiles. And now we go to the right here in the missile door here, and this will always be bomb chorizo, so you always get your bombs. This will prevent any kind of soft locking in general, so very nice thing. Which also means we get bomb chorizo fights this week. Everybody gets to fight bomb chorizo this week. Be able to see the speed runners versus the rando runners, because I know I, for one, do not do a proper bomb chorizo fight because I never have to fight them for real. Gal and Kip showing us how it's done. Garby doing a nice job as well. And Ploth Garby going to finish their bomb chorizos up a little bit slower. So the next thing that's always going to happen here is we're always going to get charge beam to the left here. This spot right here will always be charge beam, and after that, then the fun begins. Now we did use settings that said progressive difficulty, so they aren't going to hit any really hard rooms right away. But hard kind of be in the eye of the beholder. Every once in a while they'll hit rooms where, just the enemies maybe hit a little bit harder than you want. Oh, and we see the back of Gauntlet room, and we just get 2 missiles. A lot of missiles going to show up in this mode. And you can see one of the changes. So those normally would be crumble blocks. In Route Rando, those are going to be shot blocks, so they can go back up if they want to. Now we see a power bomb door, so we'll have to come back. The runners will have to come back with power bombs later to open that door. And now we get a choice. Gal going to go to the right, and I suspect Kip will go to the left. And I suspect Garby and Ploth will do something similar. And we get high jump boots early. We did set up the seeds. Guaranteed to be found will be high jump boots. We will find Varia. We will find Gravity. Varia is kind of an interesting one because it is possible for Varia to not be required because Gravity Suit is vanilla and will protect against heat. And it looks like I have HK112 joining me on commentary. Welcome, HK.
Hello, Tracy.
All right.
So much things to track with one person, so I just saw the ping.
Okay. Anyway, so now we have Kip and Ploth and the Edacoons. Garby about to go to the Edacoons. They're all going to get those high jump boots. Oh, and now we get into Big Pink. A save station here. Often good to save in Route Rando. You never know when you're going to run into a boss, and once you run into a boss, you can't get out. So Gala taking a safety save. Big Pink has lots of doors. Also has 3 items.
3 items, lots of doors. Lots and lots of doors.
Okay, we see a blue door. There's Bob's going to take it right away. And looks like it's going to actually be a branching route, not a single item. Gala also taking that route. Oh, going to end here at X-Ray.
It could be something good, and just
Or it could be missiles. So Ploff and Gal will tell their teammates, don't go there, because it's just a missile pack you don't need. By the end of these, you usually end up with over 100 missiles if you pick them all up, so... Oh, we do get some super missiles I see over on Garby's side, and Kip's going to pick those up as well. So that means when they get to a green door, they will be able to open it.
And it looks like they told their teammates, and their teammates are heading the same direction. And it looks like Kip and Garby have stumbled upon the entrance to where Wreck Ship would...
Yeah, this is the entrance to bowling, yeah. That is a very dangerous room with no tanks. Those pancakes will two hit you.
And
so they do a ton of damage.
Spore Spawn.
Yes, we get to see Spore Spawn today. Spore Spawn will show up pretty regularly in these, so we're going to see a lot of Spore Spawn this week. Interesting they came from the room before. That isn't usual. I mean, it does happen, of course, because there's only so many doors that go up.
Looks like Ploff was trying to do early Spore and screw attack at missiles before charge.
Yeah, and an E-Tank, so that's going to give Ploff a nice advantage when she goes in. Kip and Gala not going to get those right away. Does see a gray door at the bottom, so not going to go through there at any point. Now, screw attack not guaranteed to show up. Again, we only guaranteed both suits would show up and that high jump boots would show up.
And looks like Kip is down Spospo. And it looks like Ploff has found the entrance to the runway to Crade.
Yeah, let's see where that takes her.
And
back to the landing site. This is actually good because now that's a shortcut to get back to the Big Pink area with all its branches and routes.
Looks like Spospo leads to bowling. So
yeah, bowling not going to do much good right now because you can't get the item because we don't have no speed booster yet. So, well, there is another item down here, so he can get the item. He can get the missile item, but he won't be able to get the.
It's amazing
the
those spikes don't work without power.
That's right. Yeah, so Plantoon may or may not show up throughout the run, and if they do kill him, it means the ship will get activated, and then those spikes will hurt. And Plantoon may or may not be required to kill.
Looks like Garby. Is that how you pronounce his name?
Yeah, her name.
Oh,
and
power
we see
bombs.
power bombs. Actually, it's a really good time for power bombs because Kip can lay the power bomb. Won't be able to get the item, but he can see what it is, so that he can decide whether they're going to want to come back for it. Yeah, he's gonna have to try that again. It looks like he was thinking in terms of dash, but unfortunately not going to work. He needs to use the regular power bombs. Gala checking at the same time. We do see an E-Tank there. So I doubt they'll come back for that. To be fair, I don't think Kip was thinking this was dash, but it was just kind of funny that Kip, of all people, ended up accidentally using bombs up there. All right, so that's all the Spore Spawn has for us. But those power bombs, very important because we did see a power bomb door before that the runners are going to have to backtrack to.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like Kip and Galamaz is going to come across screw attack soon, which is going to be
they won't miss. Yeah, they won't miss the screw attack or the E-Tank.
Those pancakes hurt.
It's like with no tanks, you get hit twice, you're dead. It's just they hurt.
Where are this Kip and Galamaz going?
I think they're going to save. Like I said, you never know when you're going to run into a boss fight. Dragon likes to show up early in these. I don't think you'll see Dragon this early, but it could happen.
I think Galamaz and Kip were practicing one day last week or the week before, sometime around then, and Kip came across Dragon out of the blue, and so did Galamaz, and just hello Dragon.
Yep.
I've done a door rando, just a regular door rando in general with Alu, and that was an adventure.
Yeah, well, this is a little bit different than door rando. In door rando, the entrances go back and forth differently. In this one, if you go through a door, you go back, it's always going to take you back to the same room.
Yeah, I like that a lot better than just regular door rando. That's just me, though. Like, door rando just makes my head hurt. And it looks like Kip's... Ooh. Finding missiles.
It's a missile pack, so yeah, don't... You can tell Gala, don't need to go there. Gala finding the shortcut back to the ship. Which, it's a good thing for to go and get that shortcut, because that door that Gala just went through was a gray door and will be a gray door until you go through it from the other direction. In fact, all the doors on the landing site, what happens is you get one door that's the one you're supposed to go through initially. You get 2 gray doors that you'll come through from the other end, and you get 1 door that you can open up with some ammo item. And obviously the first door is never going to be the one to the top right, because you can't get to that one until at least you have bombs. But all the other ones can be your first door to go through.
With these power bombs, that's a really good, having the power bombs, it gives alpha missiles. Or not alpha missiles, 230 missiles.
Okay, Kip going to use the power bomb to go through this door here.
We found old Mother Brain.
Yep, and do we have anything good there? We have power bombs. That's not a bad item to find. And it looks like Garby going to take a different route. Going to go ahead and check this power bomb door that we saw over in what would be the what would be essentially the back of Gauntlet. It's the room with the green pirates. This room is interesting. She might want to turn Hydrogen Boots off for this jump. This is a doable jump, I believe. This is the only gate glitch you'll ever have to do in Route Render. This green gate right here. If most of the other gates either change to blue gates, if they're there at all.
Ooh, there's a area.
Oh, nice. But the game kind of wants you to have grapple beam or space jump there. Kip running into fast pillars. It says, you know what? That's maybe not where we should go yet. So get a few more E-tanks, get some more power bombs. We do see Kip and Gal both in the wreck ship area.
Ooh, Kip's just passed over that Varia suit. I don't think Gallows told him about it yet.
He'll get there. And now we'll probably see a little bit of route diversions between Kip and Gal as they check all these doors.
A lot of doors in wreck ship to check.
And Garby backtracking all the way through the start, which is kind of a pain. Instead of using the shortcut.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kip using his different sprites, which is really cool. I'm sure he'll get a chance to talk about that in the interview. I like this Varia suit that he's got going right now. Gal in the back of Gauntlet now, which means he'll get an item out of this. Kip right behind him.
Missiles.
Yeah, just missiles. He's gonna skip them.
And it looks like Garby. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong, and I feel so
No, it's
bad.
Garby. That's right.
Oh, okay. Anyway, it looks like Garby's heading back to the ship the long way, and it looks like Ploth is right behind Kip and Galamaz.
Yep, and we do only have one way to get up this room, and that is these power bombs. So, sorry, just bomb jump, and that's what Kip and Gal are doing.
Galamaz has an extra. He got the power bomb pack out of old Mother Brain.
No, they both got that one. There was another one that Gal got in a different spot.
I missed it.
Kip gonna go ahead and take the save and take the Turian save. Gal as well. do see Ploff in early supers.
Mhm.
I do believe Ploff took the powerbomb door that was in the from the green pirate room. So our runners are in slightly different places right now.
Ploff took the way to wreck ship. That's where they ended up. And Garby is just slightly following behind her.
Yeah, Ploff also saying no to fast pillars. I don't blame any of the runners for not wanting to do that yet. Like I said, it's progressive difficulty. So you see a room like that, there's a really good chance the game doesn't want you to go there yet. Yeah, Kip and Gal taking a very unused save station in regular rando, the one over near Crade.
I didn't even know that one existed for the longest time. And
and Gal in another dangerous room because we have all these Meridian enemies. He does have a square attack and Varia suit. So like those pancakes won't quite hit for as much. I believe it's 80 with power suit, and therefore it'd be 40 with Varia suit. But
He's
3
just
E
going
tanks and
under.
square attacks, they should be fine.
He was just going underneath him. So, hey, high jump.
And
High
just
jump.
some missiles. And more missiles. Like I said, there's a lot of missiles in Route Random. Typically, you only see maybe up to you don't even see 30 supers a lot of the time. I know Kip has really likes the non-super Ridley fights. We're going to see a lot of non-30 super Ridley fights this week.
I'm gonna miss most of the races. I just got lucky. I was able to watch and be able to help with this one.
Yeah, that's fine. There are VODs for that.
And it looks like Garby is heading up wreck ship, and Ploff is going back through wreck ship.
And we see a grapple beam on the back of in back of Spore Spawn, which means that'll make it easier to get across that one room that Ploff, I think it was Ploff that ran into the, maybe in Garby. It's definitely on the pro gamer girl side of things. Kip getting dead-ended with missiles there in the beta power bombs location.
And Garby's going for speed pillars.
Yep, with square attack, not too bad. With one tank, a little bit dangerous.
And they made it through.
She made it through. To a room that you don't really like to do without gravity suit, but you can. This is definitely a room doable here. Okay, this room, no, you can't do this room. This room, I have not confirmed it, but I think this is one of the Murdy rooms that actually does hard require
Gravity
suit. Yeah.
I applaud her for trying.
It's actually not the part that'll gate her. It's the back end that'll gate her, so. So unfortunately gonna have to go back through the fast pillars, and eventually we'll find gravity suit to go through that.
Ooh, she's cutting it close.
Yeah, she's fine. She's got plenty of health. I do believe the next, I forget, one of them got gated by that grapple beam. And that's where I think the next place to go is going to be. Now that they all have grapple. Well, I don't, actually, I take it back. Garby and Ploff have not found their grapple beams yet.
A lot of backtracking.
That's what ranching Route Rando will be lots of backtracking. There is a linear version of the Route Rando where there's no backtracking. However, we wanted a co-op week, so it made a lot more sense to do branching. Route Rando with linear probably be very interesting in a 1v1 setting, but in a 2v2 it just doesn't quite work.
No. grapple beam to good use. Grabbing that health within the lava.
Yeah. Grapple beam kills a lot of enemies with one shot, which is really nice. Okay, Gal's gonna find the gray door. Okay, I wonder if Funky Town remembers the power bomb door in the green pirate room. There's the power bomb that Gal got that Kip didn't.
It's at the entrance. It's left side power bombs, a door up.
Yeah. Well, I'd be supers in vanilla, not power bombs, but
Yeah.
it is a door up. Nice, almost sync movement from Kip and Gala there. It's like they're going to try fast pillars. They've got a little bit better health situation. And it'll be interesting to see. I don't think that Team Pro Gamer Girls actually found anything there. So they could choose to just reset back to the save point.
Cloth will be coming across her grapple beam soonish, I think.
Yeah, Galma's going to quickly figure out that this is not a room that you want to be doing suitless. Or it might be that one of them will try it and the other one will go back. Looks like they're both going to back up.
I remember watching Kip's practice of doing some Meridia doors, and he's like, "Is this even in logic?"
Yeah, some of the Meridia rooms are in logic and some of them aren't, and it's pretty easy. I find it pretty easy to tell when the game doesn't let you. Like that room actually is modified on the right side to make it very difficult to get through without a gravity suit.
Really?
So you don't end up going too far with it.
Well, it looks like Cloth is in the area where you do get super missiles, or not super. Screw attack. Those red rippers. Cloth.
They've had screw attack for a while. All the runners have had it.
No, I'm talking about the room.
Oh, okay.
The vanilla room.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
There's that grapple beam for Ploff.
That's what I meant. The room right after.
Yeah, that room can be very annoying. It can be forced for you to do a bomb jump to open the top, and then another bomb jump to actually get through. There's no guarantee you're gonna have power bombs or screw attack when you get to that room. Actually, screw attack would only help you with space jump anyway. So you get double saves at the ship from Kip and Gal.
Where are they gonna go?
I think the place to go is they need to find that green pirate room again. I think that's where all the runners need to go. That green pirate room with the yellow door. I forget whether it was Garby or Ploff that went that way. Got gated by a grapple beam. I think they've checked all of the big pink rooms. At this point, yeah, they've been this way as well.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I think they need to go to the top right room. I think that's the backtrack back to the green pirate room.
Could you only imagine what the Discord call between these two runners are? What's going on? It's like, hey.
I've been in the Discord call myself practicing for this week, and of course, also watching other people practice. I mean, it's just a matter of just keeping track of where everything is and let your partner know. But yeah, there's that green pirate room, and they're gonna lay that power bomb. Go through the green pirate room. Use that grapple beam to get across. And that gate actually is moved. Usually in vanilla, this gate is right where Kip's coming out right now. The reason it was moved, one of the things that Outrunner does, it does a really good job of making sure there's an enemy, they'll drop whatever item you might need, whether it be power bombs or super missiles. So you'll see there's a cack attack near Kraid's entry, and there's, sometimes you'll see like a Viola or something for power bomb drops in a weird spot. And another room we don't get to see very often in any kind of vanilla, maybe, I guess map completion is the only time you'll ever see this room. It is the room to the Brinstar map.
Oh, Shaktul?
Nope, this is not Shaktul. This is the pants room. No guarantee. In fact, it's very unlikely that Shaktul will be beyond this. Again, you see the modification made so you can get up to this without gravity suit. But hard requires grapple for that. Actually, you might be able to do it with ice beam, but and we see Botswoon's room. Fortunately, we have charge beam, so no worries about soft locking. Both runners going to use supers. With 15 supers, you can just do it pretty easily. You just need to hit 10 times.
That was a good fight by both Kip and Galamaz.
Yep.
And it looks like Ploth and Garby is backtracking to the super door. Gonna be backtracking.
You see Gallo went up in the wreck ship room and is gonna find Mama Turtle. And Kip is gonna go to the right and get the pre-speed booster room. We see just a missile there on the top. Let's see if there's anything good here. Ooh, ice beam.
See Kip backtracking.
Kip immediately backtracking. He wants to get that ice beam.
Yeah, that ice beam will be very helpful.
Ice beam not guaranteed to show up. But it is, you can have it for Zeb skips if Metroid show up, and then you don't have to use power bombs. So definitely an item you want to have if you can get it. And given that the runners haven't gotten a beam upgrade yet, it's probably good to pick that up. So Kip's going to pick up his ice beam. Gal going to continue on this path that Kip had started. While Garby and Ploth probably going to try and make their way over this area as well. Oh, Kip missed it. So he's going to have to try this again. Without a suit, this is a big pain.
Him and Mama Turtle don't get along. I do know that. Looks like Galamaz has found Ridley's exit.
Yep, this has two routes you can go, because you can take the one down. You can also take the one that's below this and goes to the right. I think that's smart of Kip. Just lay a power bomb to open up the block and then fall and hit it. There we go. There he gets his ice beam.
Looks like Garby found Torian. And then...
Well, Torian is, we get an escape room, and we get, speed booster at the Plasma Pirates. So Kip's going to go ahead and pick that up for sure. Garby and Ploth need to make their way back over towards where those green pirates are to get back to this stuff.
Looks like Ploth has found it.
One other change to the Plasma Pirate room is pseudo screwing them will kill them in one pseudo screw, and you won't take damage, which means that no matter what item set you have, you're always going to be able to kill them. Looks like Kip's going to head over there to pick up his speed booster. They can go back and pick up that energy tank now from the big pink area. I doubt either one of them will. 3 energy tanks enough to finish the game, so. We do see another room that gated by grapple beam or space jump, and they don't have space jump, so the grapple beam will do it.
It's amazing seeing some of these rooms you hardly ever see in like any percent. You never see plasma room.
You do if you do old route.
True. Kip's cutting it close with that 49 health.
Yeah, the difficult part is this room here that he's in. Those pirates do not have any drops.
Really?
It's part of the escape. And the escape enemies don't drop anything, so therefore the plasma pirates are not going to drop anything. You don't usually go the room that Kip's in right now. You don't usually go through that one from the back to the front. I'm not even sure you normally can in vanilla. That is probably a room that's been changed. Yeah, Kip would really like a farm spot.
Terminator.
Oh!
Ooh, gravity.
Galamaz jumped right over it. Fortunately, he saw it and went back for it. Looks like this route's going to terminate over here with those missiles, and that'll allow him to go back to the sandpit room that gated them earlier.
More backtracking and Ploth fighting Bottoon. I was reading her name and saying the boss at the same time.
Okay, I wonder if Kip's going to take a safety save here. The Gala didn't take, probably because Kip's got 50 energy. Although Gala down to, I think that might be 85 because for whatever the zeros and eights look very similar on ours. Yeah, that was 85. Yeah, Garby, only 21 health. Yeah, she's going to have to avoid the little fireballs that Bottoon fires out. If she can get to the point where Bottoon is moving really fast, she'll be fine because she can just stay in that corner where she is right now. No, she didn't. That pattern will never hit you in that corner.
Oh, really?
Yep. That's why you stand in that corner if you're low health or if you're just using charge beam.
Oh, I love Kip's suit.
Yeah, it is a nice gravity suit there for Kip.
And Ploth is about to find her ice beam.
Yep. Yeah, Kip's still really low in health here.
Ooh.
Careful. He's got the save, so he's a little bit better off than Gala here.
That's something I'm gonna ask him about.
There we go. We get back to the farm spot. Gal's gonna farm up a little bit. Kip not far behind. And those fire fleas, when they don't drop power bombs, are gonna drop big health. So Kip up to 60, so he should be fine from there.
I'm surprised this room the room Kip and Gala was in didn't activate the lava since they have.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, for whatever reason, doesn't work like that in Route Rando. Gal's gonna not glitch the gate, so he's gonna have to farm here, showing why the enemies are changed, or rather, why the gate is actually moved, so you can go ahead and use these enemies to refill if you run out of supers. Probably not giving him quite as many supers as he'd like. He's gonna go with 9. He should be fine here. There it is. Kip into his farm spot as well.
And it looks like Ploth and Garby are going to be coming across their gravity very soon.
Yeah, they're on the right path for it, for sure. Now, Kip gonna have to glitch this gate as well. Oh, and he's gonna have to farm up for more ammo as well. There it is. Second try, or first try. I don't know.
First, second.
He's got it. In any case.
Garby picking up, or Ploth picking up her gravity.
Okay, everybody's got a gravity suit now. And back to Big Pink. And yeah, people talking about bosses. All the bosses can show up. None of the bosses can show up. Something in between can show up. Lots of different possibilities. And you can actually run into a boss and have it not be required and be on a branch you don't actually need to do.
Really?
And of course, Fantoon will only need to be done if there's a very specific green room, and I don't know if that one's going to show up here or not. If that green room shows up, then Fantoon is hard required, and if it doesn't show up, then if you fought Fantoon, then you had fun and you don't have to worry. You're still going to be able to get through. So,
what room is that?
I can't describe it because it's a very specific room to Route Rando. It's a green room with a funny shape. Okay, Gal going through where they got gated before. And we'll
that ice beam.
Progression.
That ice beam came in handy.
I mean, that is the intended ice escape room. No one ever uses it. We never see that room except in Route Rando. See, precious missiles are missiles.
Green Hill Zone. Back of it.
Yep. And we see Ploth just found the speed booster.
And Gauntlet. The front half of Gauntlet.
Yeah, the front half of Gauntlet. Which with Screw Attack and Gravity Suit is pretty free.
And the bottom of Red Tower.
Yeah, another hub room. So Gal gonna go ahead and start at the bottom, and Kip will probably work his way from the top somewhere.
And we're back in Wreck Ship.
Ah, yes. This room. This is the room that you can't do without Spring Ball.
Really?
Frog Speedway was changed, I think, just to make Spring Ball as an item that could be hard required. You do need Spring Ball to get through this. You do have to. Well, okay. You can sequence break it, but what you want to do is you want to do a speed ball into a Spring Ball jump. It's not too hard. Looks like Gal and Kip have not experienced this room before, so. And speaking of bosses, we are going to fight Kraid here. Kraid will always come from his room right here. Will not have a door behind him. And if you come in through the refill room, then you'll go out the regular room. And if you come in through the regular room, then you'll come out you'll leave through the refill room.
I think Galamaz is still trying to get through Frog Speedway.
Yeah, like I said, this is sequence breakable. I believe it was Saffron that found a way to get through it using some fancy speed keep tech. But it is definitely intended for you to have Spring Ball there.
Metroid room.
You see our first Metroid room. Thankfully, we do have Ice Beam. After Kip made such quick work of Kraid, I didn't even see it.
Looks like Galamaz gave up on that room.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, you just, you'll get Spring Ball, and then they should be able to figure out how to do it. Both of them definitely capable of doing a speed ball, and just you do a jump after that. Okay, and we're about to hit another hub room here in the main room of Brinstar. Gal laying a power bomb to get rid of some of the lag that happens.
Kip taking a save.
Yep. In this Sprint Star room area, yeah, there's a save room. Not one you see very often. But lots of doors to check here.
Looks like Galama's got the Kraid DLC.
Yeah, but he makes quick work of him. Okay, meanwhile, Garby and Ploff gonna make their way back, having gotten their speed boosters and their gravity suits. Gal gonna see if this door up top is anything. Nice to have Ice Beam here.
Looks like Kip found the entrance to Ridley.
That's not the entrance to Ridley.
I mean, well, you know what I mean.
That's Wasteland. Well, you got to be careful here because there are a lot of rooms in Lower Norfair, and they're not going to change to an entrance to Ridley normally. Okay, Galmaz finds the Criteria Supers room. Gets an E-tank out of it. Kip finding a reserve tank. The reserve tank's a little bit nicer, or a little bit more useful in Route Rando because the baby sometimes shows up and will drain you of your health if you don't do a baby skip.
His reserve tank looked like a puppy.
It's Franker Z. It's an old meme from back in the day.
Okay, I thought I was going crazy there for a second. Spring Ball.
There's that Spring Ball. Now they can head back through Frog Speedway. Well, Kip can anyway. Gal will pick up that Spring Ball and we'll be able to do the same. Kip gonna make his way out of the room that normally has the Mickey missiles. Normally those are crumble blocks, so normally you couldn't go back up this way.
Billy Major's room entrance area.
I don't see that room anywhere.
No, Kip just went through it. Like where the
where the boulder is. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like general locations close. Like specific room names. I know in general where it's close to, where they're close to.
Okay. Okay, and yeah, gonna have to backtrack over to the main hub of Brinstar here. And Ploff ends up back at the landing site.
Kip and Galamaz saying high five to each other just now.
Kip taking another save. He's got one less E-tank than Gala. Galamaz getting over to the wasteland area, so he'll be able to. He'll be on track to get his spring ball.
And Garby is heading back to that gravity required room.
Yep. I'm sure Ploff will be right behind her. Kip deciding, you know what? Maybe I will take a nice refill here. Okay, Gal also grabs that reserve tank. Like I said, it's good to have one of those, so you have a refill if you get caught by the baby, if it shows up. It doesn't show up, just like bosses, does not show up in in every seed. Gallo gets his spring ball.
And Ploth heading through that room, and Kip's at a Metroid room again. Did he go back through Frog Speedway?
He hasn't gotten back there yet. He needs to get back to Red Tower. Kip never went that way. But that's probably the progression. At this point, I think we've seen most of the branches out here from the Brinstar area. Yeah, and Garby finding the Frog Speedway, finding out, no, you know what? I need a spring ball. And just to be clear, there was a document that we admins created that warned of a lot of these little details. So if the runners don't know that they need spring ball for this, then they didn't read the document. But like I said, it is a sequence breakable thing, so. And Kip's gonna head over there right now.
I love Meridia's music.
This is Red Tower music.
Oh, Red Tower, my bad. It's like it sounds so close to it.
I mean, parts of Meridia, like a few parts of Meridia actually do have this music. But
I knew I wasn't crazy.
it is very good music. It's probably my second favorite track behind the Lower North here. Okay, let's see if Kip gets this. I find doing a 2-tap short charge the best way to do this speedball, and then yeah, it looks like he's doing. So he was trying to do just that. Gonna get rid of all the V-toms. That should help out a little bit. Garby found Kraid.
And so did Ploth. Ploth just killed Kraid.
No quick kill for Garby. Didn't see if Ploth got it.
Ploth got stand up as well. Poor Kip. He's having so much trouble with the speedway.
Yeah, that's basically what he did right there is what he wants to do, but he wants to do it after breaking those blocks, the lower end. There it is. Gala gets it. And there Kip gets it too.
That is a nifty little trick.
Yeah, at this point, Kip can just go through.
I think he's practicing.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I bet he was making sure there was no blocks beyond that, so just in case,
yeah,
you know.
the room is mirrored, so either no matter which direction you go through, it's gonna work out the same way. You see another kind of a hub room. This room often, I mean, it has 3 rooms here at the bottom, and Moonfalling can with the way the graphics gets glitched, maybe not the best thing in the world to do, but it'll be okay.
And Kip's doing the left side and Gala's doing the right.
Yep, there's both green doors. And Kip finds an energy refill. So he's gonna go follow Gala, who finds an E-tank. That'll be good, especially for Kip, who only has 3, Gala with 4.
5 now.
Yeah, now 4 and 5. Or soon to be 4 and 5. I suspect Kip will pick that up. Meanwhile, Garby and Ploth together in Wasteland. So well on their way to finding that spring ball. And we see the maze part of the Forgotten Highway.
When I was a kid, I never could figure out this maze.
Oh, good, because you don't actually need to go through it.
Well, I didn't know that at the time.
Just some missiles on the beach.
This is the room before Kraid. On Galmaz.
You mean
Red Lily, yeah.
Yeah, this is the normal room before Ridley, but it's not going to lead to Ridley. I mean, it could lead to Ridley, but it's no more likely to lead to Ridley as to anything else. Okay, another small hub room. There's 2 doors that he can take. He can also check the item back here. I like what he did, use the power bomb to both open the door and to kill the Fune there. It gets a vanilla E-tank. Suddenly, the E-tanks are starting to become much more plentiful. And Kip finds golden chorizo.
Big bird.
Yeah, please don't use that.
Oh yeah, you're the one at SMZ.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm sorry.
We're not spreading that to the SM world, please.
My apologies, Tracy.
Kip could just do ice charge beam. Is instead firing all those missiles so the golden chorizo does not fire off the beam, the crescent beams. Of course, doesn't have a whole lot of supers. We'll see what Galmaz decides to do. Has a few more supers than Kip came in with.
I was calling Ridley a turkey last night because I for the life of me I couldn't remember his name, so I just started calling him a turkey.
See,
Garby is heading down through.
They're on the right track. We've got the Brinstar area. A bunch of quick. I believe all these were pretty quick. Another reserve tank for Kip.
And those are normally crumble blocks.
Yeah, most of the rooms were changed in order to be able to get through them. Kip needs a little bit more run speed to get up to those missiles, those supers, I should say, and is able to get out of the room. And Galmaz finishing off.
Backside a cathedral.
Amphitheater.
Sorry, my bad.
Okay, and yeah, this is not too bad because the acid is not already up, so you should be able to get through without taking too much damage. We see another escape room. This is the that so-called Leodox room.
Leodox.
We do have to go through it backwards, which means these wall jumps here that Kip's done.
It's weird seeing this room got backwards.
Yeah, you can see a lot of rooms backwards because that's one of the things that happens in Route Rando is where you have these backwards rooms and rooms you don't see often.
It's also weird seeing the escape rooms not blowing up, with the timer and stuff. Now this is the room Kip got stuck in when he was practicing because he didn't have gravity.
We learned that you can in Route Rando you can actually bomb jump out of that sand. That's not something you can do in vanilla. And this room right here that Kip just got to means that we are about to encounter Mother Brain. Unfortunately, not a great beam situation. Kip should be fine. 4 tanks in reserve. This is easy for him. He does low % ice. Gal a little bit better off in terms of ammo. And in fact, you see Gal is saying, you know what? I'm going to farm here because I know my partner just hit the Mother Brain fight or just hit the Mother Brain room. Therefore, I want as many supers as I can because all I have is an ice charge beam. Kip says, I'm just going to go do this because this is so much better than what I would have in low ice anyway. And I'm good at low ice, so both runners will be fine. But yeah, you literally could get here with full beam, anywhere from full beam combo to just ice beam. Haven't seen it with just charge beam, but theoretically possible as well. Actually, that's really interesting what Kip just did. He turned off all his stuff. And I wonder if he did that. I'll have to ask him. I wonder if he did that in anticipation of doing this as a low ice fight. Certainly the beams, well, he didn't have to turn off beams to get the ice shield, but I'm a little surprised he doesn't start by just firing off all those regular missiles, but this is like I said, this is a fight that he's very comfortable with. Gala doing a nice speed zeb skip as well.
And Ploth is in her frog speedway.
Yep, so she'll have to do this Didn't quite make it. Actually, no, I think she did make it through. I think she did hit those speed blocks.
I think she's doing the same thing, Kip. Yeah, she's hit the speed block.
Yeah,
She's
you're
just
done.
making sure.
She just needs to keep going. Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, you should go through. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Ploff. And we have dueling mother brain fights on our left side. Both Funky Town members, Kip and Gala, working on the mother brain fight right now. 200 shots with ice beam only. Plus, it looks like Kip did eventually fire off all those missiles. Of course, it won't be a full 200 shots because they do have other ammo. Gala doing the strat where he keeps 15 supers so that when ketchup comes, he can just switch to supers and that'll finish off the fight. A little surprised Gala hasn't fired off those 53 missiles that he has, though. But in Route Randall, this will never be a soft lock because you always have charge beam, and even Mother Brain 1 will never be a soft lock because you can always go back and get to that missile refill. There you go, Gala switching to the regular missiles. Gala also has a lot more health than Kip has. Kip firing off those supers to get close to finishing the fight. Mother Brain throwing that ketchup at him.
Now, each one of those little ice from the ice shield is equivalent to a super, isn't it?
No.
Oh.
Not from the ice shield. I believe it's 90 damage. You're thinking of the X Factors.
Thank you.
And to answer the question in chat, yes, you can do reverse Zeb skip. It's not something that comes up very often, and it's not something anyone practices. So it's definitely not something you want to have to rely on.
Kip's getting beamed down.
Yep. Kip's got through Mother Brain too. Very nicely done. Gal getting close. Plenty of health for Gal. He's got those extra energy tanks over Kip, and they do have energy in their reserves.
I didn't know that.
What?
The Gallo laid a bomb and destroyed the bomb that Mother Brain throws.
Oh yeah. That's a strategy. It's often used.
I never knew that. That's convenient.
All right. Galmaz through his Mother Brain too. Now you might think that Kip's gonna finish ahead of Gala, but the escape is also randomized.
Really?
So we're gonna see all the escape rooms are gonna show up. But we might not see all the escape rooms. You always go through the blue door. There will be one room that will have 2 blue doors. One of the blue doors will go to the right, which will be the animal room, and then every other escape room will have just one blue door, and that's the one you need to find to follow.
Is the time augmented for that?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope, not at all. It's not bad. I mean, normally the escape takes a minute. I mean, at worst, you might take 2 minutes with this version of the escape. And sometimes you do it much quicker because if the route is short. All right, Ploff in her Golden Chorizo fight.
2 mini bosses and 3 mini bosses. You count Bomb Chorizo. And then...
Yeah, all we saw Kraid. Yeah, Kraid is the only boss we saw. It's possible Fantoon might be in a branch somewhere that we missed, but Fantoon is an end to a branch. So if it is, and we didn't see him, and he wasn't required because we did not see the Fantoon room. All right, Kip the first to get to the escape, so he'll be able to tell Gal which way to go. We might see, you're going to see a lot of accidental animal saves here. Unfortunately, Kip not checking that room at the top. That could be the way to go, but he does see a blue door here. It is the animal room, so he's going to have to go a different way to actually find the correct way. It's not there.
It would be the room after.
Well, there's two choices. There's this one right here. This one is also gray. That's unfortunate. He's going to have to shine spark or just get all the way back up because it's going to be the top room. Gala, on the other hand, will be able to go straight through that room because he'll know, because Kip will tell him that's the room to go through. So Gala takes a little bit of a lead over Kip here. Now we see the vanilla speed booster room here. It's the one where a lot of runners like to do the blue bomber. The room you would normally take to get to the animals. And now into parlor. And any of these doors could be the blue door you're supposed to take. It's not that one. It's the one down. And Kip finds it first. And should tell his teammate that's where you need to go. Because Gala didn't save the animals. Those blocks are still there. But we've got bombs, so that's not a problem. And Gala goes down the door. He'll head into the Leadox room. Leadox room going this way is much better. We saw it going the other direction, but in the escape is definitely, he definitely prefer to go this way. And Kip finds the ship and finishes up with an official SRL time of 1:01:10. Gala's right behind. Gala gets to the landing site, and he will finish up with an official SRL time 1:01:31. GG's to Kip and Gala and Funky Town.
GG's to both runners. Oh, I haven't plugged the runners up. Please go follow all these the runners: Kip, Garby, Galamov, and Ploth for putting on a terrific show for us.
Looks like we will get both of them in here for an interview. Okay, there we go. Garby falling into the acid briefly. They should be fine now. And we have Kip joining us and Gala. GG's boys.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much.
So, gotta ask, is that the first time y'all encountered Frog Speedway?
Yes, I was so confused. I was like, what am I looking at?
Yeah, and I'm
is this
kind
like
of
some
surprised because we actually practiced several times leading up to this over the last couple of weeks, and we never ran into a seed that had it. And I know y'all couldn't hear our commentary on there, but I told him, I was like, I bet you $1 million they vetted a bunch of seeds and then handpicked this one to give to us in the first race.
No, not at all.
I'm just
I
kidding.
was actually talking about you guys practicing about a few weeks ago about it.
Fun fact, there's a document in the Discord that actually talks about that logically requiring spring. It's a shame you didn't run into it in your practice.
Come on, Tracy, are you expecting me to read? Come on.
Apparently not, but if you hit it tomorrow, you'll know what to do, right?
A lot of backtracking.
Well, there's always a lot of backtracking, but yeah, not a lot of boss fights. No Ridley, no Dragon, no Phantom.
Yeah, let me ask this, because Gala and I talked about this. Sorry if we sound a little ignorant. I mean, we did practice some, but this is pretty new to us. So, Phantoon, if you find him, he's the gatekeeper to Mother Brain, right?
Potentially. So yeah.
So other bosses get that too?
No. So the normal bosses may or may not be required just because they'll be on path, right? Because they have doors both ways, right? So like you guys hit Kraid is the only boss you hit. And so the way Kraid's room works is the room before him is the room that gates. But you have to kill him to get through the room before him. And that can be the case with both Ridley and Dragon. And you can hit them and not need them to go that route, or you can hit them and need to go that route. Phantoon, because it doesn't have, I'm guessing they did this because it doesn't have a door to the right. What they did is they put in a room at the end that's a weird looking green door, and if you take a look at the documents provided, you'll be able to see what it looks like. And what happens is if that room is there, then Fantoon is hard required to kill. And if it's not there,
that's kind of what I meant. So yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense. So anyway, when we didn't find Fantoon for a while, we were pretty sure that we hadn't missed anything. We got to the end and it was like, oh, okay, well, here we are. And then I appreciated the low percent ice fight, sort of. At the end.
yeah, I liked how you turned everything off to do that fight too.
Yeah, I just did it for the kicks. But no, I'm really happy with our performance. Gala and I have, we both want to play well every week, and we've both, made time to chat about different logics and how we should approach things, and we worked on our communication and getting better at it. And he's kind of the leader of this particular mode. He's come up with a lot of the good ideas, and sort of like I've kind of just adjusted to his lead on this, and it's nice. I think this is the best one that we've done so far, so it came at the right time.
Yeah. It helps to not run into Ridleys and Dragons, but yeah.
Yes, exactly. Some of those Dragon fights are not forgiving.
No, there's the bad ones.
I gotta ask your suit colors, Kip. Because your gravity suit colors were actually the coolest I saw.
Thank you.
Yeah, you want to shout out whoever created that one for you?
Yeah, I want to give a big shout outs to me.
Oh, really?
Is yours? Okay.
This suit color was actually the very first one I ever designed, so I wanted to bring it back tonight.
All right. So what was the theme around it?
Just like the stratosphere. I think in my stream is kind of like themed around Top Gun a little bit, so the red, white, and blue colors kind of go into effect. So there was red, white, and blue in every single one of the suit variations, but the gravity one's my favorite with the white as the primary color.
Yeah, that was a pretty neat one. The red one's really obvious too. You just I kind of like the red one.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sticks out. Garby and Flossin, their mother brain fights they get to do. They're almost low ice.
Is there a beam other than Ice Beam?
We did not see one. And I don't know.
Into.
I think between the four of you, I'm not sure there are any branches that you missed. So I think this one literally just had ice beam. I've seen everywhere from ice only to full beam combo in these. So I've not seen one with no beams, but I have done wave beams only. I've done spacer only, spacer ice, like just about every other combination you can name I've seen.
So Gala, I gotta ask, did you really almost jump over that gravity suit?
Like, you did jump over the gravity suit.
Yeah, I jumped over and I was like, oh wait, hold on a minute, I need this.
I was like, we saw you jump and then turn around real quick. It's like, oh, hey, might need this.
Yeah, like the way I normally play that room with speed is that I just jump a little bit to open up the door. But I usually jump over that item because I would have collected it previously in the 80% run or something like that. So that is just like the first thing I did.
I'm trying to think.
And you guys play again tomorrow, right? Same matchup? Same exact matchup?
Almost. Gal and I will be covering again tomorrow, but I believe tomorrow is Garby. Sorry if I mispronounced that, by the way. And Komaru is going to step in for Paul.
Okay.
And real quick story. Yesterday I was like trying to plan it out with Gala. I was like, hey, is 7 o'clock going to be okay? Are you going to, are we going to be able to get off work? And I was like, I should be fine. I could probably leave work around 4:30 and pick up my dog at daycare and then whatever. And then I got sidetracked in a meeting, and I'm telling y'all, I did not see the time.
Oh no.
I literally was waiting for the last sort of like bell to ring for school to be out. And then apparently I missed it, and I looked down and it was 5:15.
Oh,
and I was like, oh my God.
That
So I left
explains
really
a lot.
fast and picked up
I'm used
Sam
to
and
you
got
already
here.
streaming when you're, when I start setting things up. So.
Yeah, this is the very first race I've ever done where I literally did not warm up at all. So I'm glad we won.
It worked out well.
Yeah, if you're not going to warm up, I think Route Rando is an okay one not to warm up on, because you don't know what you're going to do anyway.
Yeah, I did like in the escape how you ended up getting suckered into saving the animals, Kip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen.
Congrats on saving the animals, by the way.
because that will happen, and because you'll take the wrong door and it happens. And Gal got to move ahead, but I think
Yeah, I made the wrong choice. I was like, I'm gonna win this race between me and Kip, but I gambled wrong on the doors.
yeah. Oh, that's right, because Kip went to found the down door, the floor door first, and then you were checking all the other doors.
Yeah, I was so sad.
Wah, wah, wah.
Well, that Kip gets the bragging rights for today. You'll have to do better tomorrow, Gal.
Yeah, well, this gets us back in even because if y'all remember the first week when we did multi-world and I had the seed that I had to stand around and basically do nothing for a while before I decided to attempt Suitless Lower Norfair, and then he finished minutes ahead of me, so this is just payback for that.
Oh, Ploth is saving the animals.
Yeah, well, Ploth found the animals. It's a little unfortunate that neither you or Ploth checked the door up top first. So
Right. I do have a
get
quick question because obviously we didn't see how they did, but unless I'm mistaken, I think this is the very first time that Galamaz and I both neither one of us died. Did the other two racers die?
Yeah, I don't think anyone died in this one.
Heck yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, there were some rooms that are dangerous because when you're like one or no tanks and you're running into some of those rooms with Meridia enemies, those will get you if you're not careful. But yeah, I don't think anybody died in this one.
You came really close to dying.
Well, yeah, you guys both coming out of, I think it was when you got your speed booster and your gravity suit, perhaps, that you both were quite low on health for a bit.
I was just throwing for content.
Of course.
Grapple strings.
And both of you needed that green gate, and you guys in the green gate were
yeah, the green gate wasn't being kind. The one green gate.
That.
Yeah, that's the one. I think that's the only green gate you ever have to glitch in round. But I won't say that for sure.
Yeah, I was having flashbacks to the multi-category tournament RBO race against Soast when I didn't save because I was trying to run a fast time versus him, and I got to the green gate glitch and got it on literally the last super. Yeah, I don't know why, but apparently I struggle with that move when I'm in a race.
Any rooms that threw you off? Oh, I'm not supposed to be here at all? That just threw you through besides the Frog Speedway?
Frog Speedway.
I said besides the Frog Speedway. It's sync times on both.
Holy cow, yeah, GG.
Yeah, Plow finishing with a 112.23 and Garby finishing with a 112.25. So GG's to Plow and Garby and Team Pro Gamer Girls and Komaru. We'll see if we can get them in for interviews.
I'm a little annoyed because Galamaz and I, we were like, man, we finished so close together, and then they had to one-up us in literally identical time.
Yeah.
Looks like Garby's going to join us. You can just come on in whenever.
Hi. I'm not Garby. I'm Plow.
Oh, no. I was going to say, Garby was in the waiting room. You just went straight to live on air, so.
No fear. I've done enough of these that I'm not afraid anymore.
Nice, Pop. By the way, I don't want to take away from their interview. We've been interviewing for a while, so I just want to say real quick, GG Plough, that was a great race, and Garby, looking forward to tomorrow as well, and then I'll step out and let you guys do your interview.
GG, you too.
GG,
yeah, you too.
Thank y'all. It was fun.
Yeah.
Right, so was that also your first time through Frog Speedway?
Yes. If you couldn't tell by the fact that I did the spring ball jump, the bit that you have to do. And then I was like, clearly I need to keep preserving this speed booster somehow. And I tried that 4 times before failing and realizing that you in fact didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
So that felt a bit silly.
Yeah, that was my first time through it as well. And yeah, it was definitely a little surprising.
Yeah. It's wild. Yeah, I mean, definitely made a couple mistakes. There's a couple routing things of just not quite remembering exactly the way to get to where we need to go. But ultimately, I can't say I'm too displeased with how all that went, considering this was my second route rando literally ever.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that way, yeah.
I know Kip and Gala did a lot of practice in the kind of leading up to this, doing route randos together. And of course, they're two absolutely fantastic, incredible players. So kind of was going into this one with low expectations. So glad to see that I wasn't disappointed, I guess.
Oh, it was nice when we were talking about like you had no Kraid was your only main boss, no Ridley, no Fantu, no Dragon.
Yeah, which was
but then
nice,
you had
which
the
was
Mother
very
Brain
nice.
fight with Charge Ice, so that wasn't that's
Yeah,
not exactly
That-
preferable.
that was the first time I've ever done like a low percent Mother Brain fight, like with that low power beam combo. It was definitely. I think Arby, it was your first time too. It was definitely nerve wracking, but ultimately we both survived. So you just gotta jump at the right times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good race though. It was fun. One of the things I'd really love to see like an entire tournament of just route rando, because like there's so much to this mode. Like I would love to see a couple weeks just like of people exploring it and doing stuff and figuring things out and all of that.
Yeah, I know. I've been really enjoying playing the route randos. We just need to get it made so that we don't have to do seeds ahead of time to make sure they're finishable.
Yeah, I know about that. I know I've had that issue with World Rando as well, where sometimes it just generates an uncompletable seed, which is always a good time. It's especially fun at the route randos because you're just sitting there like thinking like, okay, did I forget about a door that I could still go down, or or is the seed just not finishable?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a very interesting seed between all of you. It was a very good run
Yeah.
on all
I
four
hope so.
parties.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. I was happy with how that went.
Yeah. Hopefully we gave the people a good show. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to wrap this up soon. Anything else you all want to add before we close it out?
GG. Trans rights are human rights.
Yeah. GG Trans Rights for Human Rights.
All right, okay, so I'd like to thank everybody. First of all, of course, our runners for putting on that show, Kip and Gala and Garby and Ploff. And of course, you see their links in the chat. Also want to shout out our trackers. We have Ike here and Tootie Tones doing the tracking this time. A little bit different for them. We'll have to talk to them and see how they feel about how whether this is difficult, more difficult than a normal race or not. Of course, without fanfares, that does make it, I think, a little bit more difficult. But at least everybody has the same seat. This isn't like the multi-week. And of course, HK for joining me at the last minute, and to all you in chat, and of course, everybody out there in Speed Gaming Land and the Speed Gaming people behind the scenes. I definitely want to thank all of them. That is it for today. We have a bunch of races scheduled for tomorrow. Don't know what races are going to get restreamed, so we're going to see how that comes out. There's actually looks like 4 races scheduled for tomorrow night, all at the similar times. We have the rematch between these two teams, Funky Town versus Team Pro Gamer Girls and Komaru, which, as we noted, was Kip and Galmize versus Garby and Komaru. 8 o'clock, we have we have the Good Boys versus Cat Jammers. We have Saffron and Mr. Guy Average versus Sloaters and a Real Cutie. And at 9 o'clock, we have my team, the Hylian Space Jump Frogs versus the Cooked Aussies. That'd be Ace Zero and me versus Sasha Boss and Ludacris. And then we have at 9:30 one more race. Unfortunately, I have to look up this team name, but maybe if any of them are in chat, they can let me know. We have Papa Schmel and Kev Nastics versus Fat Scott and Messer. I believe that might be Gravity Skips. I will have to look that up. Again, don't know which ones are going to be restreamed, but we do have a bunch. At least something will get restreamed, so definitely something to watch tomorrow. And yeah, so that'll be it for us. Thank you all for watching. See you tomorrow.
Have fun.